Alright, you lucky duck about to be bullet dodging sons of bitches, here we are to talk about another movie. Today we're talking about 2021's In the Earth. So for starters, this poster makes it look like it's going to be something akin to The Ruins, or at the worst case, The Happening. We should be so lucky. What starts out as a film dealing with a pandemic slowly becomes a Psycho in the Woods, and then it meanders into the slowest, worst version of the poster. What does it say on IMDb? As the world searches for a cure to a disastrous virus, a scientist and park scout venture deep into the forest for a routine equipment run. Yeah, that description is about as accurate and boring as the film. For having two main characters that were genuinely engaging and pretty much giving it all they had, it still couldn't save this movie from such a terrible, terrible ending.
Help me, please, help me.
The real issue is the filmmaking is good, and the first half is entertaining, so you feel committed to see how it ends. But the departure of the second half, oh my god, such a letdown. I can only hope these two actors get put into a good film where they can get a chance to shine and really show what they're worth, because I do think the two main characters here were pretty great. And as I said, the film is competent, so it's so annoying that the thing that's free, the script, is what let us down. There's even a moment where I had actual tension, and you know you care about a character when you're afraid for what's going to happen to them, and to squander that, to squander the actual feels.
Missed.
Fuck this movie. I am genuinely frustrated and angry because I did watch this entire film. And it's not super short, it's an hour and 47 minutes. And I watched it because the setup was so nice. I'm like, oh, a pandemic? I know nothing of a pandemic. I wonder what that could be like. This is kind of interesting, he says sarcastically. The setting was fun, the characters unique enough.
Conversations just run their course, don't they?
It really could have all been solved by not having this poster. The poster, I don't know why they showed this, like, root system crawling in through someone's nose. Spoilers, that has nothing to do with the movie. I just saved an hour and 47 minutes. Even when it departs from its original thing of this pandemic to going to a killer in the woods, I was still on board. But from there, it just goes off the goddamn rails in the worst way. Like, I don't mean it goes nuts and crazy. I mean, it goes so far off to the left of where anything I would want it to be, and just slow, and I found myself looking at my phone like, come on. There are a couple of good gore effects. I will give them that. The premise, while I think executed poorly for what the film was, is interesting enough, I suppose, but it's just, you had me over here, and then you gave me this over there, and I didn't want that at all. Honestly, the whole thing felt like a bait and switch from the beginning to the end, because nothing made me think that poster stuff. Like, it's on Hulu. Honestly, I shouldn't even tell you where to find it, because I don't think you should watch this movie. I'm usually not this hard on a film, but I think it went from having so much potential to dropping the ball so hard for me personally that I'm just angry. And I know there's gonna be someone saying, oh, it's highbrow, you just didn't understand it. Fuck you. That's all I have to say about this, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire. We'll see you next time, and as always, fuck off.
JustDaggers, you know that he's the sharpest in the shed with content, so killer that he left them all for dead. Yeah, cause like I said, no, he don't do this just for fun. Never stop until the top because he's going number one. JustDaggers, always cutting through the competition. Everybody listen, homie, he came up here on a mission. Got him wishing that he could take a break to stunt, but the point's to stay sharp, never going blunt. JustDaggers, 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 JustDaggers. It's on point, cause you know he stays sharp. JustDaggers, 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 JustDaggers.